Good afternoon, all you lovely souls out there. So today I want to talk to you about something that people have been asking me based on my last Facebook Live, where I talked about tapping, about something that's creating something that you don't want in your life, and just saying, instead of like trying to find out what that thing is, you just say, that thing inside of me that's attractive, this thing that I don't like, just release and let it go. And they say, why don't you want to look for the thing why don't you want to know what it is? Wouldn't that be helpful? And I come from studying with fast EFT and many other modalities where they actually tell you, make a list of all the things that you don't want in your life, make a list of all the memories that you don't like, make a list of all the things that bother you. And as I've been evolving, I've realized that I have to decide where I want to put my energy. Now remember, there's that saying, energy flows where awareness goes, and that's what grows. So if I am flowing my energy over to the things that I don't want, what am I growing? I'm growing things that I don't want. And I don't want to grow things that I don't want. I want to grow things that I do want. So instead of digging in and trying to find what it is, I just say, whatever that thing is, just let it go. I don't want it anymore. Let it go. Get it, whatever it is, from wherever it is, wherever I'm storing it, just let it go. And then I go into the positive stuff. Now, this is the general rule, and I tell this to all my clients as well. When you're in a bad place, don't go into specifics. The more you go into specifics, the more you're going to feel bad. So when you're in a bad place, try to go as general as you can. Once you get to that bad general, you can then shift yourself over pretty easily into a good general. And from that good general, you can generally then go into the good specific. And when you're in the good specific, then you're making yourself feel really, really good. Now, how would give an example of that? Let's say I got a bill and I'm like, oh shoot, another bill, and it's such a high bill. What am I going to do when I have so many bills to pay, and what, et cetera, blah, 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 blah. I stop myself and I say, all right, so there's lots of bills to pay. Everyone has bills to pay. Bills are there for, good reasons. And you can tell I'm already starting to pivot over to the good stuff, because bills are there for good reason. They gave me a service. I'm paying for the service. Whether the service is electricity, whether the service is the picking up the garbage, or whether the service is giving me water, but I'm getting some sort of service. So it's true I have to pay, but I'm pivoting it over to a good place. Went first to to a general bad place of there's lots of bills to pay. From there over to a good place, but I got service, so I have to pay the bills. And then I can go into all the ways that I actually got service, such as I enjoy taking that bath. Without the water that they're giving me, I couldn't take that lovely bath that I was taking. Without the electricity that I'm paying for, I couldn't possibly read my book at nighttime in my bed as I'm snuggled up under my covers. So I start thinking of all the good things about it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be good things about that bad thing. You could just think of other good things about other totally different topics, and you'd have the same effect of putting you into a good place as opposed to a bad place. But the main thing I was trying to answer here, the reason why I don't go into what that bad thing was, is because I don't want to get I don't want to go into the specifics when I'm talking about the bad things. I only want to go into specifics when I'm talking about the good things. So hope that this helped you. Hope that it made it a little bit more clear, a little bit more understandable. And if you're still in that place where you're writing down a list of all things that bother you, that's fine. That's where you are, and just accept it and say, I'm getting where I need to get to. That's fine. I've evolved to a different place. For me, this works better. And if you're on the same wavelength as me and you agree with me that you want to focus more on the good and what you want in the future, then focus on the good things. Anyway, have any other questions, or you want to, work with me privately, you can PM me. Have a great rest of the day and have a great weekend. Ilana Michelson.